There is a full moon coming up tomorrow, tomorrow, June 29th, 2026. So let's get to your reading. We're going to start off with Aries. Okay, guys? These are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. Fire sign Aries. Extraterrestrial, out of this world, nothing like they have seen before. That is your first oracle card, Aries. Then you have slow game, slow and steady wins the race. Focus on the grand prize, not in a rush, dedicated energy. Then you have antagonist, active advisory, arch nemesis, frenemy. All right, so let's see what this is all about for you, Aries. Remember that these are general messages, okay? So only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. Okay, Aries, you're starting off the reading with the Emperor card. The Emperor card is actually the tarot card for Aries energy. So this is your own energy showing up in the reading already. Then you have the Knights of Swords, Six of Wands, Ten of Cups, and the Tower. All right, so let me see what this is about. So, like I said, Aries, you're starting off with the Emperor card, which is your own energy. So you're being called to step into your power and take control of your situation, Aries. Okay. The first oracle card that you got, which is the extraterrestrial card. This talks about standing out or you doing something different from everybody else. And the Emperor card supports that. Don't be afraid to lead instead of following, Aries. The slow game oracle card is reminding you not to rush the process. Even though the Knight of Swords brings fast moving energy into the reading, the cards are advising you to stay focused on the bigger picture because success does not always happen overnight. Now, your last card, antagonist. So, this could represent a certain conflict. Maybe you're feeling like you're in competition or someone who is challenging you. The Tower suggests that there may be a sudden change or truth that shakes things up, but it could also clear the way for something better. So overall, Aries, you are being asked to stay confident. Remember to stay patient and don't let a certain thing distract you from your long-term goals, okay? You are ending the you do have the Six of Wands and the Ten of Cups right before the Tower. So this shows like potential for success. You do have potential for success. You do have potential for fulfillment if you stay focused on what truly matters for you. Okay, Aries. So that will be all for you guys. Okay, these are general readings for the zodiacs. For personal readings, you have to email me. My information is in the profile, and the personal readings are paid. I can do the personal readings here on the live stream, but I need to receive payment first. Okay, so I have to get payment before I do a personal reading on here. These are only for the zodiacs. That's all. All right, so I'm gonna do for Taurus next. So, what are the messages the Taurus needs to hear for the full moon coming up tomorrow? These are full moon messages. Take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't. These are general messages only. Okay, Taurus, so you have divine masculine, the yin to the yang. That is your first oracle card. Then you have stop wasting time, begin now, don't question it. Let go of what doesn't serve you, what does not serve you. And then your next card is fixed mindset, limited abilities, innate and unchangeable. Now, Taurus, as the earth sign that you are, as the zodiac characteristic of Taurus, they do have a tendency to have a fixed mind. I'm not saying that every Taurus is like that listening right now. I'm just telling you that is one of the traits that you have as the earth sign that you are. Okay. Now, let me clarify that with the tarot. Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups, Seven of Cups, Five of Pentacles, the Hermit, Ten of Cups. I saw the questions that you left on the live stream. The personal questions are paid. The live stream that I'm doing right now is for the zodiacs only. Okay. So if you want a personal reading, you have to go on my profile and email me. My information is there. So getting back to the reading that I'm doing right now for you, Taurus. So your first oracle card says Divine Masculine. So this is about taking initiative, being decisive, Taurus, stepping into your own power. Whether this is you or someone around you, this energy is encouraging action rather than hesitation. All right. Now this does say divine masculine, so you can be female. You can be divine feminine listening to this. But either way, take it how it resonates. These cards do not assign gender, so take it how it resonates, okay? The next card you have, it says stop wasting time. So the Eight of Cups supports that message by showing it's time to walk away for what no longer fulfills you, Taurus. The Nine of Cups reminds you that something more emotionally satisfying is possible for you to do. Now, let's talk about fixed mindset. This is asking you to stay open to change. The Seven of Cups shows there are actions and opportunities there available for you, Taurus, but you may need to see things from a different perspective instead of assuming nothing can change. Now, the Five of Pentacles and the Hermit card, this suggests that some of you may be feeling isolated or going through a period of reflection, but the reading doesn't end there because you have the Ten of Cups, and that shows potential for emotional fulfillment. This is potential for like happiness, okay? Stronger connections if you're willing to release what no longer serves you, Taurus. So overall, Taurus, the full moon is encouraging you to let go of old patterns, let go of well, I'm not gonna say let go because it's kind of hard for someone to let go of like their fixed mindset once they've been living like that for like how many years, depending on your age. But anyway, the full moon is encouraging you to be open, remain open, like take the initiative to become open-minded. Even if you can't, you can try to become open-minded, Taurus, so that can help you to like let go of slope of old patterns. Taurus, as the earth sign that you are, earth signs do take things, they take things slow, they take the time with things. So remain open, try to stay open to like new possibilities, and trust that making a change can lead to something more than just something more that is going to be fulfilling for you, even though it doesn't feel that way. Taurus, you are being persistent, and you're being persistent, you're being set in your ways. Um, and that can be a strength. But in this particular reading that I'm doing for you guys, is encourage you to stay open to different perspectives. All right, Taurus. So that will be all for you guys. Take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow for more readings. Thank you so much, Taurus. Now I'm going to do Gemini. Okay, Gemini, this is going to be a general full moon reading. The full moon is going on for tomorrow, June 29, 2026. Only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't, Gemini. All right, so let's see. Party animal, life of the party, social butterfly, in the scene, in the streets, having more fun, abundance. So that's your first card, Gemini. Now, as a Gemini, you are and people tend to think that you are like a social butterfly, not necessarily a party animal, but you're sociable, with talking to people, being around people, bringing that good vibe, that good energy. But you could also be a Gemini that is introverted, like myself. So take it how it resonates. But I'm going to clarify that more when I do your tower qualification. All right. So then you have closeted, skeletons in the closet, secret and lies. That is your next card. And then you have cursing themselves, bad decisions and regret, wanting to reach out. All right. So let's see what this is about. 1 second, Gemini. Okay, Gemini, let's get back to your reading. I had a phone call, so I had to mute. All right, so you have party animal, life of the party, social butterfly, in the scene, in the streets, having more fun, abundance. Then you have closeted, skeletons in the closet, secret and lies. And then you have cursing themselves, bad decisions and regret, wanting to reach out. So let's see what this is all about. So what does Gemini need to know about all this? Six of Wands, Judgment card, the Sun card reverse, Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. All right. So talking about your first card, Gemini, party animal. So this basically gives the energy of social. You know, you being social, or you're gonna start to get social, Gemini. You know, the summer is here. Getting out more, Gemini, enjoying yourself, clarifying that you got the 6 of Wands. So this gives the energy of confidence. This is you feeling confident, Gemini, you being recognized, you getting positive attention. So some of you may be stepping up and stepping into a season where you're feeling like you're being more seen and you are reconnecting with others. The next oracle card you have says closeted. That talks about secrets or things being kept hidden. The judgment card with the star card reversed. This tells me that someone could be coming to light, or someone may be reflecting on something they haven't fully dealt with. So this could be your own energy, or someone that is in your energy right now that is like reflecting on that. All right. The last oracle card, cursing themselves, bad decisions, regret, wanting to reach out. The Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. This suggests that the full moon is encouraging you to focus on your own stability, know your worth, Gemini, and make practical decisions, practical choices, instead of getting caught up in confusion or like too many options. So, overall, Gemini, this reading is about enjoying life. And that includes like being honest with yourself, Gemini. If something from the past needs to be acknowledged, you can do that. But also, don't lose sight of your own growth. Don't lose sight of the stable future that you're building. Like, don't anything from the past that may come up now, because we are also going into Mercury retrograde starting tomorrow, along with the full moon energy. All right, and Mercury retrograde tends to be tends to bring things from the past, bring exes, and not only exes in like romantic connections, romantic relationships. They could also be like people we were friends with before, um, employers we used to work for. People that we were connected with in some way, but no longer connected anymore. So take judgment to that, Gemini. If you want to make amends with anything, if you want to give people second chances, if you want to have some type of closure. All right, Gemini, that is all. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow me for more readings. Thank you so much, Gemini. Okay, now I'm going to do for Cancer. So let's get messages for full moon messages for Cancer. What does Cancer need to know? Cancer, this is a general reading. Only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't, Cancer. If you like a personal, my information's in the bio to email me to talk to me directly about setting up an appointment for a personal reading. Okay, Cancer, your first oracle card. Cancel. No longer existing, bullied to the point of depression. Then you have toxic love, strong highs and intense lows. Then you have differences. One thing is not like the other, different background, different statuses. Okay. So let's see what this is about. Clarify these for Cancer. Eight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, the Empress, Eight of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, the Magician, the Star card, and the Devil card. So Cancer, your first Oracle card, this talks about something no longer existing, or it's like emotionally worn down for you. Okay. The Eight of Swords, this reflects being and feeling like you're mentally trapped. But the Knight of Pentacles, this is reminding you that progress is still being made, even though like it's slower than you like. The Empress is encouraging you to focus on your growth, your self-worth, and what you are creating for yourself. Perhaps because you're feeling this way, Cancer, you could be feeling like you are depressed. Now let's talk about toxic love. The Eight of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. This is you like some of you Cancers may have decided whether it's time to walk away from a situation you invested a lot of time and energy into, okay? Your last Oracle card that says differences, the Magician, the Stalker, and the Devil. With these three cards, Cancer, the full moon is asking you to recognize both potential and attachments that may still be holding you back. The Magician is reminding you that you have the ability to create change. The Star is showing you that there is hope, there is healing. You know, the Devil is encouraging you to be honest about like any unhealthy patterns or certain situations that no longer serve you. So overall, Cancer, the full moon is about you choosing your growth over what's familiar and trusting that releasing unhealthy attachments creates space for something better. Remind with the Devil card, Cancer, this reminds you also to avoid slipping back into old patterns. All right. So that is all Cancer for you guys. All right, next I'm going to do Leo. Leo, you are next. What do you need to know for the full moon coming up tomorrow? Fire sign Leo. These are general messages. Take only what resonates with you, Leo, and leave what doesn't. If you like a person or my information is in my bio to email me. This is general reading only, okay, Leo? So you have sacrifice. The more you sacrifice, the more you get. Sacrificing too much for others. That is your first oracle card. Then you have antagonist, active adversary, arch nemesis, frenemy. And then you have clickbaits, irresistible temptation, bait and switch, catfish. Right now, I'm doing Leo. These are the oracle cards that I pull out for Leo, and I'm clarifying with the tarot. This is where I'm at right now. I'm doing all the zodiacs. I did Aries, I did Taurus, I did Gemini, I did Cancer. Right now, I'm doing Leo. I'm doing all 12 zodiacs for today, okay? All right, so let's clarify this for Leo. Sacrifice, antagonist, and clickbait. What does Leo need to know about that? Ace of Swords, King of Cups, Page of Pentacles, King of Swords, Four of Cups, Knights of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. This is not a dating service. I'm not able to find you a wife. Okay. If you want a love reading, I could give you a personal love reading if you like. My information is in the bio, but I do not run a dating service to find nobody a wife. That's not what I do. Okay. So getting back to your reading, Leo. So the first oracle card you have is sacrifice. The Ace of Swords is asking you to be honest about where you've been giving too much of yourself, Leo. The King of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, this suggests balancing your emotions with practical decisions instead of like overextending yourself. And this is where the sacrifice oracle card comes along. Your next card is antagonist. This talks about conflict, competition, or someone who you feel is challenging you, Leo. The King of Swords is reminding you to stay logical and communicate clearly instead of getting pulled into any unnecessary drama that you don't need. And your last oracle card says clickbait, which this basically talks about temptation, appearances, or situations that may not be exactly what they seem to you, Leo. The Four of Cups, Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. This encourages you not to settle for like surface level offers. Think carefully before you accept any opportunity or any type of emotional offer coming your way, and remember your worth. Overall, the full moon that we are gonna go into tomorrow is encouraging you to set healthier boundaries. Use your discernment, Leo, and choose what truly aligns with your own happiness instead of being distracted by temporary temptations. That is all, Leo. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow, comments for more readings. Thank you, Leo, so much for listening. I'm going to move on to the next sign. Next will be Virgo. Okay, Virgo, well, let's see what your messages are. These are general messages. Only take what resonates with you, Virgo, and leave what doesn't. All right, so the first card you have, it says irresponsible, careless, and unreliable. That is your first oracle card. Then you have divine calling, higher purpose, destiny fulfilled. And then you have differences. One thing is not like the other. Different background slash status. So these are your three oracle cards, Virgo. Let's clarify that with the tarot. Okay, you have the Ten of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, High Priestess, the Star card reverse, Six of Cups, and the Eight of Cups reverse. So your first card is irresponsible. So this is asking you, Virgo, to look at where responsibilities have been avoided, whether that is you or someone around you that has been acting this way. The Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles suggest finding better balance and making practical decisions that support your stability. Okay, Virgo? Now, your next oracle card is Divine Calling. So the High Priestess is reminding you to trust your intuition and pay attention to your inner guidance. Even if everything is not clear right now, you're being encouraged to listen to yourself, okay? And your last oracle card is differences. Now the star card reverse, Six of Cups and Eight of Cups reverse. This is like some of you may be holding on to the past or struggling to move away from a certain situation that is no longer helping you grow. So the full moon coming up tomorrow is encouraging you to recognize those patterns so that you can make choices that align with your higher purpose, which is literally what it says here in your divine calling card. Divine calling, higher purpose, destiny fulfilled. Okay, Virgo? So balance your responsibilities, Virgo. Trust your intuition and be willing to release what's keeping you from moving forward. That is all, Virgo. Thank you guys for listening. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow for more reading. Leave comments, Virgo. If you like a personal, my information is in my bio. To email me to set up an appointment, Virgo. Thank you guys so much for listening. I'm going to move on to the next sign. Who is next? Next, I'm going to do for Libra. Give me messages that Libra needs to know. Libra, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. Okay, you have financially using you, financial abuse, controlling income and expenses, hiding or hoarding money. That is your first oracle card, Libra. Then you have caught in the act, self incriminating offenses. Then you have liar, fabricator, and storyteller. All right, so let's see what this is about, Libra, for you. What you guys need to know. I'll clarify for Libra regarding these oracle cards. Seven of Pentacles reverse, the Tower, the Empress card reverse, Three of Wands, Knight of Cups. Okay, to the person that left me a message about are you going to get a job, I don't know what you're going to get because this is not a personal reading. This is a reading I'm doing right now for Libra. So if you want a personal reading to know what's going on regarding your job situation, you have to message me. My information is in my bio. You have to email me to set up an appointment with me and set up payment to do that reading for you, okay? This is a general zodiac reading only. So let's talk about the first card that you got, Libra. Financially using you. So the Seven of Pentacles reverse, this talks about that some of you may be feeling like you're investing time, you're investing your energy, you're investing resources into something that is not giving you in return what you expect. Now, the next oracle card, caught in the act. The Tower tells me this full moon could bring sudden truths to you, Libra, unexpected changes, or situations that can no longer stay hidden. Now, the last oracle card that you got says Liar, the Empress reverse, Three of Wands, and Knight of Cups. It is important to protect your self-worth and be mindful of promises that sound too good but aren't being backed up by consistent actions. At the same time, the Three of Wands encourages you to keep looking ahead, Libra, because new opportunities can come from behind disappointing situations, all right? You leaving behind disappointing situations is going to bring about new opportunities for you. So the full moon is about seeing things clearly for you, Libra, recognizing where your energy has been undervalued and choosing relationships and opportunities that align with your worth. That is all for you, Libra. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, follow, comments. Thank you guys so much for listening. Now I'm going to move on to the next sign. Okay, so I'm going to do Scorpio. This is a general reading for Scorpio. Only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. Scorpio, if you like a personal reading, my information is in the bio to email me for a personal reading. This is a general reading only for Scorpio. Take only what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. Okay, Scorpio, so you have long-term investments. And this roller coaster long-term outlook is your first oracle card, Scorpio. Then you have this divine masculine, the yin to the yang. And then you have inactive, resting, going within, wasting time, unwinding. So let me clarify these oracle cards with the tarot for you guys for your full messages, okay? Okay, Scorpio. All right, so you have the Ace of Swords, then you have the Knight of Pentacles, the Tower card, the Hermit card, Six of Pentacles, and the Justice card. Let's talk about your first Oracle card, long-term investment. Scorpio, the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. The full moon is going to bring clarity about what is truly worth investing your time and energy into. Focus on building something stable instead of chasing like temporary results, Scorpio. Now, your next oracle card is Divine Masculine. So, along with the Tower card, this suggests that there is a change or a certain realization that may push you to take control of your life and make decisions that better align with what your plans are for your own future, okay? Your last oracle card is an active, resting, going within, wasting time, unwinding. The Hermit, Six of Pentacles, and Justice. This shows the energy that taking a step back is actually going to be a good thing for you, Scorpio, because this is going to give you a period of reflection that can help you restore your own balance. It will also help you to make fair decisions and recognize where your energy is being exchanged in a healthy way. Overall, Scorpio, the full moon is about gaining clarity with any long-term decisions that you have to make, any kind of decisions overall, and trusting that the changes happening now are helping you to create like a more balanced and stable future for yourself. I like that. I do like the fact that your reading ends with the Justice card because this gives like an overall message for your reading, a sense of balance, a sense of accountability, a sense of making decisions that are fair to yourself, which goes along with your long-term investments, which is the first oracle card that you got. So this is all for you, Scorpio. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow, comment for more readings. That will be all. I'm moving on to the next sign. All right, this is going to be for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius. So it's 4 more. Okay. I'm about to get up and to do this reading because this is going to be a general reading for Sagittarius. Take the messages that resonate with you and leave what doesn't. This is a general reading. If you like a personal reading with me, Sagittarius, my information is in the bio to set up an appointment with me, okay? So let's see what your general messages are. Okay. Okay, Sagittarius. So the first card you got says controlling. The toxic key to your mind watches you every move. That is your first card, all right? The second card says divine masculine, the yang to their yin. The third card says splitting hairs. Differences are so small. Finding fault in something minor. Petty distinction. All right, so let me clarify this with the tarot for you, Sagittarius. Oh, goodness. Oh, I felt so much. Okay. So you got Six of Swords, Sagittarius, Page of Wands, Four of Wands, the Fool card, Two of Swords, and the Page of Swords. So starting off with your first Oracle card, Sagittarius, this talks about control or someone trying to influence your thoughts or actions. The Six of Swords, this talks about you moving away from like stressful situations. While the Page of Wands and the Four of Wands, this shows positive movement towards a new, more stable and exciting chapter for you, Sagittarius, okay? So your next Oracle card says Divine Masculine. The Fool card, this reminds you that with the full moon coming up, this is going to encourage you to take a leap of faith. That is the energy of the Fool. Learning to trust yourself and move more confident towards a new beginning. Okay. Now your last card says splitting hairs, which this talks about like focusing on small details or creating like unnecessary conflict. The Two of Swords and the Page of Swords. This talks about avoiding Sagittarius overthinking or getting caught up in like minor issues instead of gathering what you need to know, like gathering information that you need to know before making any type of important decisions. So overall, Sagittarius, the full moon is encouraging you for you to leave behind like any controlling situations, for you to embrace any new opportunities that you are being given, and not let like any small distractions keep you from moving forward. Okay, like it says here in your oracle card, splitting hairs, differences are so small, finding fault in something minor, petty distinction. Okay, so that is all, Sagittarius. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, follow, comments for more readings. I'm going to move on to the next sign. I'm going to be back to do the rest of the signs. I have to pick up this phone call that I just got. I'll be right back. Okay, this is gonna be a general reading for Capricorn. Capricorn, only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. If you like a personal, my information is in the bio to book a reading with me, Capricorn. Take the messages as they resonate with you and leave what doesn't. Okay, Capricorn. So you got betrayed, violated by intentional actions is your first oracle card. 100searchforyou.com, gather information looking you up. Then you have top dog, boss babe, leveling up, penthouse status. All right, so let me clarify these for you, Capricorn. Four Pentacles reverse, the Magician, Eight of Wands reverse, Two of Cups reverse, King of Wands, the Empress reverse. All right, let's see what this is about for you, Capricorn. Starting off with your first oracle card, which is Betrayed, the Four of Pentacles reverse. This shows the energy that you're holding on to something that needs to be released. Okay. You're feeling hurt over the situation. Perhaps you have you have oh, what is that word? You're feeling resentful towards the situation, okay? That's what I meant to say. The Magician is reminding you that you have the ability to create new beginnings instead of just staying focused on the past, Capricorn. The next oracle card, Search for You. So this basically talks about gathering information, Capricorn, or someone may be paying attention from a distance. The Eight of Wands reverse suggests that certain delays or lack of communication. So because of that, because there's a certain delay or lack of communication, don't just assume that like the silence going on tells exactly the whole story. Then you have Top Dog, Boss Babe, leveling up, penthouse status. So this is all about leveling up and stepping into your own power, Capricorn. The Two of Cups reverse, the King of Wands, and the Empress reverse. This talks about like some relationships may not be aligned with your growth anymore, Capricorn. So the full moon is encouraging you to choose yourself, like to lead with confidence. Focus on becoming the best version of yourself instead of like forcing connections that are in balance. So overall, Capricorn, this is about releasing Any type of betrayal that you feel, learning to trust your own abilities and focusing on personal growth instead of letting difficult relationships or anything from the past hold you back, okay? That will be all, Capricorn. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, follow, comments. Take only what resonates with you and leave what doesn't, okay, Capricorn? I am moving on to the next zodiac sign. Anybody that is writing me personal questions, I'm not going to answer personal questions because personal questions have to be set up by appointments. And if you want me to do a personal question after the live stream, I don't answer personal questions. The person that you just wrote that again, I just literally said that I'm not answering personal questions. Okay. I don't do free personal questions, guys, okay? Personal questions that you have, they have to be paid. So you can email me to set up an appointment. If you want me to do a personal question now, after I'm done with the zodiacs, I have to do Aquarius and Pisces to finish off the zodiacs. So if you want me to do a personal question after I'm done with the zodiacs, I can do the personal question then once the payment is received. These zodiac readings are all free. I'm already giving free content to you guys watching the live stream right now. So the readings have to be paid, okay? All the videos in my channel right now are free. So the readings, personal readings, have to be paid. Okay, give me messages for Aquarius. Aquarius, this is going to be a general reading. Only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't, Aquarius. All right, so you have walk away partner syndrome. Feels neglected and resentful, left with responsibilities. Feels alone in the relationship. That is your first oracle card, Aquarius. Then you have on top, winning, victorious. And then after that, you have victim mentality, can't cope, won't cope, drama queen, cry baby. Now let's see what this is about with the tarot to clarify these messages for you. All right, Aquarius. So you have the Eight of Wands reverse, Judgment card, King of Cups, Knight of Cups, Page of Swords, Six of Cups. So with your first oracle card, partner, walk away partner syndrome. Okay, this basically talks about feeling emotionally disconnected, Aquarius, or carrying too much responsibility in a relationship. The Eight of Wands, this shows the energy of delays or communication that is not moving forward. But the Judgment card is encouraging honest reflection and making decisions that support your emotional well being. Now, your next Oracle card says on top, which is about success and victory. The King of Cups and the Knight of Cups. This is this is telling you, Aquarius, to take approaching situations with like your own emotional maturity, your own sincerity. And some of you, or in some cases, some of you Aquariuses, you may receive an emotional offer or have an opportunity to improve an important relationship through you guys opening up communication. Now, your last card says victim mentality, and you have Page of Swords and the Six of Cups. So this is basically giving you the message, Aquarius, to learn from the past. Okay, learn from the past without staying stuck in it. Like you need to observe the situation clearly, be honest with yourself, and don't let disappointments like define your future. Okay, don't let disappointments define your future. So overall, Aquarius, to wrap up your reading, the full moon coming up tomorrow is about improving communication. It's about you making balanced decisions and you leaving behind patterns that keep you feeling stuck so that you can move to something that is healthier for you, Aquarius. Okay. So that is all the messages for you guys today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, follow, comment for more readings, Aquarius. Take only what resonates with you, Aquarius, and leave what doesn't. Thank you guys so much. I am going to move on to the next sign, which is Pisces. Pisces, you are next, and you're the last sign for the live stream to do, okay? Pisces, this is going to be a general reading for you. Only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't, Pisces. This is a general reading. These are general messages. If you like a personal reading with me, you can contact me through my email. My email is posted in my profile. The personal readings are paid, Pisces, and these general zodiac readings for you are free. Thank you guys for listening. So let's see what your messages are. Okay, so your first oracle card you have on top, winning victorious, is your first oracle card, Pisces. Then you have refusing treatment, prolonging pain or abuse, in denial about health issues. Then you have unsent messages, scribbling without sending. Now, I don't do readings regarding health or legal matters or fertility. I do not do those kind of readings, okay? But I am going to clarify all these cards for you. I just wanted to clear that out before I do that because it does talk about health issues here in this oracle card. So you take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. Okay, Pisces, so you have Two of Swords, the Moon card, Six of Cups, King of Wands reverse, the Hangman, and the last card you have is the Three of Swords. So your first oracle card, Pisces, that says on top, this basically talks about success and victory. Now you starting off with the Two of Swords. This talks about you feeling indecisive. There may be an important decision that needs to be made before you can move forward, Pisces. The Moon card is reminding you to trust your intuition, while the Six of Cups, this talks about something from the past that may still be influencing your choices, Pisces, okay? Now, your next oracle card, refusing treatment. As I mentioned earlier, I do not do readings on health, so I'm just reading this like symbolically. So to me, this is about avoiding something that needs your attention. The King of Wands reverse and the Hangman. This talks about that some of you Pisces may be resisting change or delaying a decision that is necessary for your own growth. Now the last oracle card that says unsent messages, scribbling without sending. For that, you got the Three of Swords to clarify that. So this shows me, Pisces, that there may still be emotions. There may still you feeling a certain disappointment. There may still be conversations that have not been expressed. So the full moon is encouraging you to acknowledge those feelings, Pisces, so that you can begin to move forward. Overall, Pisces, the full moon is asking you to trust your intuition, like stop avoiding what needs to be addressed and release any emotional baggage that you're feeling that may still be keeping you connected to the past. Okay? So that is all, Pisces, for your reading. Thank you guys for listening. Like I said, take only what resonates with you, leave what doesn't. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow, comment for more readings, Pisces, from me. Thank you guys so much. That is all. I'm going to finishing up the live stream. I completed all 12 zodiacs, Aries through Pisces. That is all for today, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Everyone, have a good rest of your Sunday and have a blessed and wonderful full moon for tomorrow.